Oh, hi! I know I said today I was gonna be playing UFO 50, but I have an excuse, and it's that tomorrow I may have things to do on the afternoon. So I thought today I was gonna have things to do in the afternoon, but they were earlier than I expected, so I can stream. And tomorrow I may not stream, and I wanted to do a second stream of Strange horticulture. I cannot speak. What's words anymore? Anyways, let's open the game. I'm quite obsessed, honestly. I'm so obsessed. It's so fun. So, I have my fan by me because it's hot. Uh-huh. And continue. Oh, wait, you can have several playthroughs. Interesting. So, 9-day Saturday. In Tevai, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. These guys, I think I can drop them here for now. I don't know anything about the elixir. This is something that I've already done. Okay, to buy a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against these waves of purple heather. And there another! Oh my god, yeah. Very cute. Let's keep inspecting. The flowers are deep blue. Quite beautiful, really. It's super beautiful, actually. A rather unpleasant scent. No, not you. It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. So fresh. Look at it. So... Hi, Simone. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Oh, Long Meg is something you needed to. As long as you can get me some fever keys, that is. Too many lights at the library are taking their toll. Okay, cheers. Mountain Astery promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup of like flowers produces a stale damp smell. Oh no. Hi, David! There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Bigfoot's candle. Where's Bigfoot? Here. Bigfoot candle. The candle leads me east of Water. To the north, the mighty Scaffold Pike graces the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge becomes to me. Perhaps another time. Ew, England. I mean, hi! I'm worried of those spines. I would be too. forest bear. I have been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have seen in these parts. Okay. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. I think it's this. Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in this vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. That's kinda slay, honestly. Pop off, Queen. Maybe it's something like this. I have classified all of these plants. All of the plants that are with tags, aside from this, are basically correct. I crept around Black Combi 2 nights ago in the pitch black. I'm gonna use the will to explore now. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of here. Out of there. Sorry! Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe-maker whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman, wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You have been out drinking. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. I didn't ask you. You're an adult. But I'm going out here just for the fun. Wild call. Okay, I see. I need to identify a plant. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in a place of hair of the dog. Okay. Purple berries. Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Ooh, I love unnatural things. Anyways. It's not raining! What the heck? Amy! Hi, Amy! My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything! Anything! I think it's the Copper Caledonian. So, let me check. Nope. Bishop's Parasol maybe? Yep. Hi Verona! Poor Ruben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body, all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. Oh no! And then the Gilded Vendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendrio, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendro plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of the bay, where nothing but black Digitatus mortus grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Ooh! It's time to explore! The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. Ew. You look like... This looks like... demonetized! I'm demonetized already. Did it have a name? Digitatus mortus. Let me see if I can see it's a non-scientific name. I don't have it. I'm gonna send these to this. I love flowers. They're so cute and cunty. Where to go? I'm gonna go here. Yeah, it's the Forest of the Sisters. Fuck the Sisters. What's this? It's nothing. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. That card is creepy. It has literally nothing. Maybe it's a secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. I'm so good at this! 3 ravens circle above, their cousin croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Oh, this is so pretty! Look at how green it is. I love it. Not the Sims 2! Let's go! It is quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. Okay, don't cut yourself! That's for emos. Like, oh my gosh. One from your librarian friend today. Okay! In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you go there, the monks will request a plan from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks. Simone. Calder Abbey. Okay, it's time to go to Calder Abbey. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." A friend. Is that the photo? Friendship. It's the Fox Baron, I think, so. Now I have to locate it. Ha! Shipsnap. The shipsnap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed spots of the shipsnap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. Alright, so quirky. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward, slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Andermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic, until one night they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay! That's quirky. Let's do a client. Hi, Verona! The sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets from hundreds of years. If there was a time to share them, it is now! They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idling and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astory with me. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna leave you there. Don't worry, Queen, it's fine. The one that stands apart from the main circle. Do you see another rock around? I'm gonna go from here. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line in the riverbank is much more unusual looking flowers. Okay. Oh, you're cute! Red flowers, soft leaves. Okay, time to explore the mountain astery. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cap-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Cap-like flowers. Stale, damp smell. Old books. Ha! Whipping bell. It's a Pokemon! Anyways. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of the rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light, as sometimes false hope. It's literally a whipping bell. Like, literally. I cannot be more literal. Okay? Oh, let's explore. Where do we go? Hawkshead. I haven't gone here, I think. Hawkshead is a characterful tangle of alleys, archways, and cobbled squares. Although most of the residents are honest, hard-working tradesfolk, it is still prudent to stay alert when navigating the town's whirring of lanes. I have noticed a shady-looking character, draped in hood and cloak, following me from afar since I arrived. He is probably just a local eccentric, but in these troubled times, it is not worth taking any risks. Okay. Client! Hello! Oh, hi, Thomas. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. I ask you something? Be careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here? Ah! I'm actually clapping. Yes. Oh my god. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset Mount Cap, generally not fatal in small doses. Use crash leaves from sour brandy to cure. Bishop's Parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's Worry, often fatal. An antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. That's candy. Oh my god! Now this makes sense because I have this. Baylock's Elixir. But I don't know which these plants are. Anyway, so... Hi, Beth! The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendrio has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Okay, I didn't ask. Where's the altar of Arduina? Oh my god, it's electric! So good! You won! I know what you're referencing. Zap! I'm trying to look for houses and such. Honestly. So it has to be a mountain close to a building and another mountain on the other side of the river, and then a house below. What the fuck is this? You don't see this, but I'm actually looking at the map with intensity. It's a little turbulent of a river. I don't know, maybe it's toxic. I have never tried horchata actually. Am I cancelled? I hope I'm not cancelled. Oh my god, but I'm not Valencian. I'm Andalusian. Gazpacho tra tra. You know? Like, come on. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It can be either the most delicious shit ever or the most disgusting, throwable thing that shouldn't be allowed to be sold. Is that a bad one? Oh my god. That's the famous one. That's literally the famous one. I recognize that brand. No. Oh no. I'm feeling warned. Okay. It's in the middle of the forest. It's the same shape. Mountain, mountain, town. The altar is here. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest. For now, at least. The trees are thick here, all too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering onto the goddess Arduina. Oh, Arduina. I can get either an embersol or a cauldron. Embersol. Embersol is thought to have protective properties. And the other thing that I could get is Occultry. Dark magic. A successful hunt. Guys. I think I'm gonna go for the Ember Soul. It feels like it's better, you know? It's better to have... I think it's better to give protection to everybody than to make Arduina and the Sisterhood be like going rogue. Probably. So, watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. I know something said razor sharp. I'm gonna assume this is the Ember Soul. Evolum. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evolum has many short, pretty lips. Pretty? Just like me? Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, walk in something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. Okay, girl, that's very, rude. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come round again. Okay, girly pop. Let's get your larkshine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging bars triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and saddened for several days. Is it this? Lyle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer. This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. I'm gonna explore Algilhead? Gilgil, that's an eye. It's fine. Let's end the day. In time she learned that the Sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Who is she? .902. Oh! In E16. I'm so good at this shit, okay? The impressive ridgeline of the crinkle cracks stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Oh, you're so candy! The leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. I don't remember what acerbic means. Oopsie! Hi, George! My old man reckons there's a plant that what can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich I'll throw a share of the gold your way. The weeping bell! Yes. The soft frilled leaves. Do I have it? Yeah, I do have it. Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Okay, that seems very positive, very kid-friendly, you know? Oh no, I just hit things sometimes to see where they go. Oh, do I have to? Oh, I do have to do this thing again. Okay, let's do it again. Interesting. Ennis Elford. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. Shut the fuck up. No, actually I'm gonna listen to you. One of the Dreyer is in town and we know he's paid you a visit already. No doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendrio. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendrio. Let's help him on his way. Slightly uneasy. I think I have seen that. No. Amos Duncan. I am heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. Okay, why are you coming to a shit shop of Plants! I don't trust myself to remember the combination. I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Sure you got something up your sleeve for me? The Veilux elixir? Fuck. Fuck. Este es el memory. This looks exactly like this, so I'm gonna put the eye bright around here. No. This is 6 petals, not 5. This looks like that, so I'm gonna use this one here. It is correct. Guys. Spring wax cap. What the fuck? Many homes. Hi, Mary. I'm looking for something specific. A very unusual looking fungus that takes me back to my childhood with its wonderful smoky smell. Smoky smell. Is it the grey sandfire? No. Bishop's parasol, maybe? No. Copper Caledonian. No. Wandering View? Doesn't seem like it. Sunset Mount Cap. Red Avenue? Is that a flower or a fungus? Grey Sandfire. Do I have that? Yes? You wanted that from the beginning? Sheffield Pike. Hi, Simon. Oh, goodness, Hellebore. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid of not getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. Okay, didn't ask. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneaking some Hellebore hacks. Okay. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Umbleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives in Moncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Moncaster. Okay, let's go, bitches. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendrio. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendrio is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendrio was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Okay, I know where the Great Oak is. Which is great. Hi, John! Norwood, please. I think it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Okay, you want some drugsies to keep you awake. That's so candy. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown onto the face. Norwood resists worse than invisible to naked eye, showing only up under a natural light. Daisy Duck. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going to battle. Okay, I'm gonna start placing it here. Maybe here? Mushrooms! How I've never been here before. They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. I'm so good at this game. Guys, I'm so good! I found them by accident! The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. The number of petals on a lucky cavallia flower. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate, even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Okay, who is she? It's time for the mandatory narcissistic montage. Cavalia. Finding a 7-petal flower is considered to be brown fortune, so it's 7. And golden light. For golden light, I need to go. Fuck. Fuck, I need to go all the way around. Golden light. I have seen the name Golden Light. Hi, I'm looking for plants. I'm looking for text actually right now. So I'm basically not very attentive because I have to read. What the heck is a golden light? Weeping Bell. It is also known as golden light. So L7 because it's the Latin name. It's Lamentum Nixus. Okay, L7. It's here. I amble through Middleland, stopping every so often to examine any wild flowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knobweed, cat's ear. And hidden among them, something new for my collection. Yeah, it has been a while. Okay, let's see who you are. The flowers are blue. Wow! Somewhat pungent. Interesting. That's quite interesting. Client. Hi, Beth. Hi, Beth. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. But I brought protection to you. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense, because I saved us. I did that for you. One thing is clear. We cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I trust in you with this, a secret that the sisterhood that has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the woken Dendrio. Oh! Give me the tool, bestie. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. Save the sisterhood. Oh. Interesting. Hi, David. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver right now. Pulliver, huh? Foxfield Trident. I'm gonna go to Pulliver first. I think. Where the fuck is Pulliver? I'm so lost at this map, honestly. Nah, fuck it, let's go. Let's get this. Foxfield Trident. Where the fuck is Foxfield? Okay, it's there. Trident. No, this is not what I want. Here. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of soft foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. Oh, you're pretty. Bluish purple flowers. Pretty. Forest bear. I am going to Blackcombe. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersol. Embersol or Lesser Meridoc? If I give him the Lesser Meridoc, I'm basically going with the cult. But if I give him Embersol, I protect him. I'm gonna protect him. I like him, I think. Widow's Woo. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. I'm suspecting it's the other one that I was seeing. It's this? No, this. I'm suspecting it's this, but I'm not gonna call it yet. Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Arnside Antiquities. Let's go to Arnside. If I can locate it in the map. Why am I so bad with maps today? What today? Oh, it's here. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery. What the fuck is that word? To the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. The elixir of the damned, made from a combination of Arbutum alacritas, Maculosus retinentia, and Mens fortis, this powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no really longer with us. And St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Wow. Those are gonna be difficult. Enmore Raven Spider. Equipped with Yarda's knowledge, she journeyed west to the Stone Circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. This is one I don't understand then. And more. Is there a... yeah. Enmore Raven Spider. Enmore Raven, which is here, so I place this here, and its spider, it's here. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Oh, look at this beauty! I love it! It's gonna be so poisonous? Though the bubbles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. You like your balls being hard. Anyways, it's this one. The leaves are strong and leathery. Leathery? Alright. Hi, Grace. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power and serving that amount of cunt. Nations will kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature is huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dog to help me get me through this. Okay, I didn't ask you. Simple potion that will grant courage will be brewed for the leaves. I think it looks like this. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game! Dead man's fingers. Digitatus mortus. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Okay, let's go here. No. Okay, let's. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist. Spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Oh, so you got it working! Oh, yes, it works, it works! Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Here. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. Okay, so hearty. Okay. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Those are the ones that I got by accident. That I just got like, let's go here, and there were things there. Hi, Simon. Lord Fremont told me that he was able to help you find some information on the servant. Because I love serving. Can't! I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Palliance. So me, that's me. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the pallias and the many short leaves of this plant. Many short leaves. This is pungent, so that's not what I want. Maybe this? Haha! Sorbandi. The sorbandi can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Why would you eat it? It's pretty. You don't eat pretty. What the fuck? Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you got some trimble puff, then it would save me the trouble of going out to find it myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. I didn't ask you, you little bitch. Decoration of weddings. Cross section of the soul pointing downwards. Triple half. Glowhorn. The glowhorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it glows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking toward it, feeling that the faint light will lure them to their demise. And I have it. This is the glowhorn. Sorry. Eight miles to the east of that. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by. The sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything happened. Then he saw it. So that's the summoning, right? Someone summoned something. Maybe the watcher. Okay, 8 miles to the east of that, but no, I kinda wanna go back because I kinda want these available to me. So it's not that. I have seen this symbol, but where? Thoratang. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. Fuck. Because it's this. We have to go through our pages of information and make a potion. Sponging. This is farmer's worry. Okay. Okay, guys. Guys will get it. So, antidote can be used with royal gentian. Do you need the royal gentian alone? Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The Liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Is that Liverstone? You look like Liverstone. I'm sorry. The thing is, I don't remember where that symbol, this symbol is. And I have done 8 miles to the east, so it's not this tree. Maybe it's 8 miles away from here. I need to find this symbol again. Oh, hi, Forest! I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. Okay! Fuck. It's one of those. Fuck, I'm gonna have to read all of these. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, red flower to protect the mind, seed pod for luck. Fuck. Some mushroom. skin rashes. I don't think this is courage. This is not correct. It's Cavalia. And this is Cavalia, so guys, we have found one. It's fine. No, that's not Cavalia, that's not what I want. Sorry. It's Candlewood. Why do they say Cavalia? Am I dumb? Candlewood is here. Daisy Duck. And now I need a seed pod for luck. This is good. I think this is Hencha. No, actually. Interesting. Anyways, I'm still looking for the seed pod. ships, man. I'm gonna risk it. Brittle, coveted by the rich, Pretty Brittle is crushed. Pretty Brittle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I'm gonna kill him. I rushed over and the coward fled. Good job! Sometimes he's got his comeuppance. He should. Stargill Chalice. Okay. Let's go! Sadgill Chalice. So here. The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh, it's so cute! Look at her! Yeah, slay. Sharp thorns grow along the edges of the upper leaves. She's so cute! Hi, Ruben! Verona tells me you are working and gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare. The Binder, Ankle Grabber, and Never Let Go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue to us to its properties. Once snare, it's impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. Swift Snare, maybe? Maybe? Hi, Molly. My daughter is getting married and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there's a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless the reunion. Yeah. the Trimbo have? Ennis Elford. I don't like this guy. I can't help noticing that Dreyer Hensman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendrio. Oopsie. Decay gives way to new growth. From death, life. The cycle starts again, west of White Scar by the river. Behind the woman, a dark, skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. That lady summoned. That girl summoned this guy. White Scar. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder. From the chest of the skeleton a plant grows. What a beauty! It has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. I have read about something like that. I have read about a pine forest. Devil's Night Trap. Nightcap. Sorry. I think I couldn't see something here. Farmer's Worry. I am surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi are growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Twilight Lebioda. In the twilight, where shadows grow, take leaf and root and an eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. You are quite foul. Anyways. Dark and imposing. Strange. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. I'm feeling like this is the liver stone. Waxy reddish caps. That's the true liver stone. I've lived in Undermere all my life and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. And it has to be me. I was speaking to a woman from Onside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a sage plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. But it's already solved. I found the cave on my own! I'm so good at this game. Hi, Faye. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was. But there is only darkness now. Okay, girly pop. Let's get you your sour bandy. Do I have it? Yeah. The large stamen. What the fuck is a stamen? I think it's this. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly, something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Umbrella, which I haven't read because I'm stupid. A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Chat! Why am I so good? What the heck? My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it. As painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did it, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Oh no, she won't. Please, I'm begging. He wants the elixir of the damned. Well, it's time to make some necromancy or something. Arbutum alacritas, maculasus retinentia, and mens fortis. Arbutum alacritas, which is cavalia. What was cavalia? This one. Maculasus retinentia and mens fortis. Mens fortis. Dranthium. Maculosus. Hedgehog. Fuck. Hedgehog. Ah? I'm gonna risk it. Average. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give average to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Is that average? Or it might be it might be both, so I'm not gonna go for any. Althea of Shea. What a delightful shop you have! I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get some hold of to get hold of some liver stone here. Thumb. Pronounced tomb. Okay, tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Oh my god, I love smelling like death, like decomposing, you know? I take my bath and to smell like decomposition. It's so en vogue, you know what I mean? It's so en vogue. I love smelling like corpses. Don't you? Really? These kind of games make me be a little bit more sassy than usual. Anyways, I'm sorry. Oh, the lady of the jade lady. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death and more death. You have to help me. Widow's Woo or Dead Man's Fingers? That would make you have more fear. No, I'm gonna give you this. So if I give her the Widow's Woo, I'm sure it would let me make everything worse. Like let the spirit get a hold of her. But with Deadman Fingers, I think I can make her more decided to fight. So I'm gonna give her that. Carnivorous Torrent. Known in the north as Andrew's Bane, after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Torrent. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Torrent stems reveals pentagonal symmetry. We love symmetry! I love symmetry! It's so good. I love the crystallographic notation of symmetry. Like, actually, the one that the alchemists use, it's kinda old-fashioned and I don't love it. It's very confusing. Like, what the fuck do you mean C and D? No! Give me the actual groups. Like, give me the actual symmetry. What the fuck are you doing? Anyways, I'm not making this shit up, actually. Anyways. Holy skip. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. Oh no. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Pennybell. The leaves of the Pennybell are chewed by some of their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Wow! I don't want to say what that reminds me of. Anyways. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant has awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendrio, the dread. It was death. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. Here? The trees sway effortlessly in the cold breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh, what a cutie! Hi, Shia, what's up? I'm looking at plants. They are cute. It was fast for a plant. Okay, who are you? Oh, I think I know who you are. I think I know who you are. How was the name? I don't really know. This game has already been out for a couple years, I think. This studio already has a second game called Strange Antiquities, I think. But it was recommended to me, honestly. It was recommended to me, and I took the recommendation, and I'm having so much fun. This is the Swift Snare. So you run this shop, basically, and clients come for plants and mushrooms. You also, and you don't know what they are. You have this book, and it comes from with a page of recipes of content. For example, let's click Ren. The long leaves of the Ren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons. So, in the plot, if there's a poison, someone will ask you for Ren. It has no flower, but smells unpleasant to people that have experienced death. So, this is the Ren. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. And it kinda looks like that. So, you sell them the plant they need, and there's an overarching plot which has to do with all of these people. Some of them are your friends, some of them don't have your best interests in mind, and there's a servant, a dark spirit being summoned, and you can choose sides. You can help it thrive, or you can sell things to mess up with it. So that's interesting. I'm trying to mess up with the spirit right now. Maybe here. Also, you can explore the map, and if you click the correct things, you get new plans and new information for you, and also the plot develops through there. Next client. This is Verona. This is one of my regulars. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Oh fuck, I don't. This is the ritual site. No, this is not the ritual site. The ritual site is this. Anyways, we must act before it is too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. It's not there? What's the ritual site? Verona. Maybe I should look at forest. I'm doing this just for will to explore. I don't really know what the ritual is actually, so... Where's the ritual? Where the fuck is the ritual? If it's not in the tree, it's not in Swinside. And it's not in Black Comb. Where is it? And I cannot even hit this anymore. This is Fia. I have no fucking idea. The issue is that I don't have any idea of where the ritual is. Where are we performing the ritual? I don't want to be clicking anywhere because the rising dread might be bad, actually. Maybe she said south of the... Let me check. Let me check, because maybe she said south. She said something about the tree, but... Ritual site. I don't know, I'm gonna try just for trying. It's here. I did it. A small stone shrine sifts off to one side of the clearing. 5 groups run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Fuck! Now I know where that is. Goes forth. Huh. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Gambling Yard. It's here. I don't know what plants are there. Aguria. I'm gonna go for the plants that seem to have effects, you know? Clarity of visions and prophecies. Maybe this? I don't want to use Carnivorous Torrent. Nor Cauldron. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die here. Because I don't have any idea. Lift curses. It seems like the end, but I don't know. This is satanic practices and witchcraft. I don't want to use that. Not the cat business. Oh my god. Solomon Scepter. Let's go then. Cauldron. I think it's it. El Delphinium. Let's try el Delphinium. Only 2 correct plants. I need to think harder about the other 3. I don't know what to look for. Shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. I don't know what this is. I feel revived. I think I have a plant that can open locks. Do I? Clavilium. Love lock. Follow the Davon tributary to its source. First it's the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then there comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last, a petal to secure Black's blood reverse. Okay, let's go little by little. Corpse's friend, I think it's Devil's nightcap. Corpse's friend. The ankle grabber, which I think it's the swift snare. The binder, ankle grabber, and never let go. Fearbringer, which I think it's around here. Widow's Foo. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. I'm gonna say it's this. Fourth, to lift a curse. And last, a petal to secure Black blood's reverse. So, the antidote. I'm reading for keywords right now. El delfinium. And to lift curses. Long Berecant. It's not correct. It's a clearly Long Berecant. It's a clearly a delphinium. It's this. I don't know who the who is. Oh. The shape. These are not very dark, but maybe? No. Complacence and I don't think it's this, right? Didn't tributary. Did source here? Is tributary this? I've never seen this plant before, and here it's growing in abundance. Yes, it's this. Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plans? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us make us all jump. Turning round, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. It's counting. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. Thea ward. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to. The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Ruben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerky movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Sorry about that. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light. Thank you for telling me now. And suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Vandermeer has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have ploughed their energies into celebration and merriment. See, this is why I cannot write in English. Ploughed? Merriment? I would have never come up with those words. Which, I mean, I'm not native, so it's fine. But, come on, I cannot write prose in English. I can write utilitarian text, not poetry. I'm sorry. I can do it in Spanish, though. I'm quite decent, if I say so myself. But then having to translate it, I would have to grab word reference and be like, words, what do they mean? They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Ruben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She's his daughter, after all. As for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Helbor for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. And I won! GG! Slay! Attempting to reconnect with his daughter, she regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. We're besties! Let's go! In your depth, your actions helped save the sisterhood. He has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Currently pursuing legal action against Strange Horticulture because he's a bitch. This is such a fun game. Are they literally two people? And I will assume they're family. Because the surname is the same. They are literally two people. Two people, the music, and the publisher. What? I don't know. Is he? I don't really know. I'm so glad I did it. This game is localized in several languages, so I expected it to have more people, but no. I assume the publisher looked for all of these translators. I am quite impressed. Yeah, it seems like it's these two, and the credits are looping, so... Earlier... Have you heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn of Main Street. And then I have plants identified. I think I understand what this is trying to tell me. I have to find this pattern. It's here. Arnside and Midhope are here, then here is Withbarrow and Caesar Castle, so it's here. The sun is low in the sky. I am tired after a long day. I have earned this reward. A cute plant! Long thin leaves, quite rigid. Aroma is sharp and citric. Raven glass. What the fuck is Raven glass? Here, I should go to Raven glass next. Hi Simone. It's good to see you too, Helbor. It has been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever though. Nothing in your face since you does it. I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. Yeah, you missed it, bitch. I heard you and your plants had a part to play though. I have been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower, Bella Nox. I've always loved that one. I don't have the Bella Nox. So it's running from here. I'm gonna play a little longer, but we'll call it GG basically. I don't think I'm gonna go for the 100. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen his stories. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want it to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west, because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed the river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to live here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this. It's here. It has to be here. Around here. The elixir of the Black Veil. No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever hail. We all will wear the blackened veil. Leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, stench of the twilight. Three figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. Leaf of the Historian. Okay, I have to leave because I need to create some elixirs, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to go to your lab, as you do. Leaf of the Historian. Dark flower of the tomb. Stench of the twilight. I'm gonna risk it. Dark flower of the tomb? I think that's the tomb. In the twilight, where shadows grow, take leaf and root on the earth grow. A plant of blue and despair and dark magic. A pretty flower that smells bad, huh? Aroma is sharp and citric. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue this for more to identify all the plants or something. I don't know, but they don't look like what I'm having here. I think it's this. It feels good to be right, you know? The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchment. Velanox. Oh, 5, okay. The moonlight flower, dark, mysterious, and beautiful, has enchanted people for centuries. It is thought to send people mad with obsessive desire, seductively luring them to their deaths like a siren call. Okay, that seems scanty. I think it's this. I think this is the Velanox. Spring waxcap. That's a mushroom, isn't it? An edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. I don't think I have it. I'm sure I have some. I think it's this then? Oh, Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. I think I offended a poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. Girl, you don't gag on flowers. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of bloom, you will both live. Pretty blue flowers. I think it's this. I think I'll give Fool's Midnight a miss, thanks. Used by some as an aphrodisiac, though the potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. This dark mushroom has a fleshy underbelly, said to have a unique sharp taste that was brave enough to try it. It smells rotten, sulfuric aroma, yes. Oh, lemon sounds nice. I wonder if that's what Mom puts in her tea? I've often thought she must have a secret ingredient that makes it extra soothing. Tea? You're talking my language. This unremarkable flower is related to the common thistle. Its leaves are occasionally brewed into a tea that it's used to calm anxiety. I need that shit, bitch. Lesser Meridoc. I don't know that one. I have it identified. It's this. It says here that umbrella is made of strawberries. There are so many conflicting aromas in this shop, I can't pick it out. I've never heard of Evelyn. Are you gonna ask me over and over and over until you get everything? Because we might finish today at this rate, honestly. What the fuck? Evelyn. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it's said to stimulate the senses. Short, pretty leaves. The scent is overpowering. Pennybell next. She doesn't even try anymore. She's like, give me that. The leaves of the Pennybell are chewed by some for an allergenic property. Highly addictive. I think it's gonna be this. My mother often uses burdock leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Thick burdock leaves make a tasty addition to soups and stews. Superstitious folk won't allow burdock into their homes, as it's believed to bring bad luck. It's this. Look at the shapes of the things. It's clearly this. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Oh well, let's see what it looks like at least. How do you know it doesn't work if you don't know how it is? Woman. The Hibiscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Maybe this. Yes. Good work. Let's do Lyle of Neptune now. Also called Truthsayer. This plant would force a person to tell the truth when eaten. So I'm gonna assume these are correct. This is the sweetener and this is the devil's nightcap. No. No. Oh, it's this, clearly. Big deal. I don't know that one. The beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it's difficult to care for. Painful source. It's this. Carnivorous torrent next. Coldry? This is the brittle. Identify all the plants. Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturist. Huh? I cannot continue, right? No, I cannot continue anymore. I have found everything. They have another game called Strange Antiquities. Apparently this is newer, but honestly, this was so fun. I wanted something like this, something sweet, short, that would allow me to get back on track, because, you know, I haven't been being the most consistent streamer lately, but I needed just a little bit of rest. As you know, I got sick on June. Actually, I got sick on June, and I was forcing the machine basically too much, and I couldn't continue with my activities. I needed a rest. And with a couple of real life things, like my best friend basically coming to visit, that she can only do it once a year. So I don't know. I'm gonna actually look for Strange Antiquities. Oh, it's not out yet, but it has a demo. It is not out, but it has a demo out. You can wishlist it on Steam. So that's really interesting. It seems like in this new game you are gonna be more into Undermere and not into the surrounding, but it's fine. Yeah, they are two brothers. I said, oh, they are two. They may be related because they share the same surname. They are brothers. Rob and John are brothers. we can confirm it. I'm reading it on Steam. But yeah, this was very, very fun. I'm shocked how much I liked it. I'm actually gonna wishlist the next game right now, like literally. I'm going to that. Because I love this one. Oh fuck, I cannot do it in here. I will do it. I'm doing it on Steam right now. I have Steam opened. I'm not very professional streamer. And I'll probably download the demo and try it out a little bit on my own. Yeah, I mean, my sister is not into video games, honestly. Not into the same kind of video games as me. She likes The Sims, and only The Sims. Well, and lately she's into Mario Party. Into literally Mario Party. Like, what the fuck? Bestie, stop it! It's 2025! But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. There are many endings. I will check some other endings and on my own. We support her. She's working right now. Like she's working. She's at work. She's having night shift today. Skillish bestie. But yeah. I may stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I am meeting with my bestie for the last time in the year. So I'm literally warning you because I may not stream tomorrow due to that. I want her to... I want to give her time, you know? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I loved this game. I'm obsessed. So yeah, I don't have many other things to say apart from great job. I got this game recommended by a friend, and honestly, because he's sleeping, tomorrow I'm gonna be like, hi bitch, thank you for the recommendation. It ate, it slaved, and it left no crumbs, like 0 crumbs. But yeah, sorry, I'm being like extremely annoying, I know. I'm gonna see you all, if not tomorrow, I'm gonna see you all on Friday. I have a collab with, how do I do the shoutout command? No, it doesn't work. Yes, it works. It works. I'm gonna do a collab with him, and we are gonna be rating all Danganronpa characters from Danganronpa 1, 2, 3, another episode, and V3, and probably some more. He has entered the franchise kinda recently, and I'm revisiting it, so it was the perfect time to air our grievances with the characters and be like, I hate them, they are not good, why are they so mean to me? So, yeah, I don't really have much else to say apart from thanks for watching, and I'm gonna look for someone to rate right now. Maybe here. Give me just a sec.